welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Mike. And yes, welcome back, everyone. Here we are with part 2. We are taking a walk with Pikmin Bloom. It's very exciting to play this game. It's actually not that new. I think it's just become really popular recently.
Right.
It's been around for a little while. And of course, for those who don't know, well, we talked about it yesterday, but just to remind you, this is one of those games where you play it on your phone, but you get outside into the real world. So you're not plugged into a computer or sitting in front of a screen at home. You can play it in the park, you can play it as you walk down the street, you can play it on the way to school or on your way home. And it sounds like a lot of fun. And what do you do?
Well, you actually have to walk around and get moving, or else you can't actually move on with the game. Because every step you take, you are planting little Pikmin.
I just planted like 25 Pikmin while you were talking.
Good job.
There you go. And yeah, and you walk around, and then of course all those little Pikmin, which look like little flowers, they grow like flowers do. They follow you around like baby ducks do, and they find things for you like dogs do? I don't know, something else. But anyway, it's really fun. You basically build your own family or even army of flowers, and you do it in the real world. You can take pictures of everything, post them on your websites or your Instagram or wherever. You can play with your friends as well.
I think you can show each other your garden.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, so there's a whole social side of it. It's not one of those single player games. It's a game that is built to play with friends and family and have a great time with everyone.
Right. I think it's a really good idea because it gets people moving, but at the same time, we are also thinking about our environment. You know, once you start planting with your steps, maybe it will inspire you to plant a real life garden.
Absolutely. Or maybe as you're playing the game, you'll get outside and visit parts of the city or parts of your neighborhood that you've never gone to before. Think of all the interesting things you could discover both in the game and in the real world. Sounds like a lot of fun. Today, we're going to be joining our friends Charlie and Brittany as they play the game and chat about it, and we're going to listen along with them. So let's do it. Put the phone down. Or don't get your phone out. No, not yet. Charlie is asking Brittany questions about Pikmin Bloom.
Why do your Pikmin have flowers on their heads?
You need to feed your Pikmin fruit nectar. That makes the flowers bloom.
Okay. And how do you get that flower trail? It is so beautiful.
You collect your Pikmin's flower petals and plant them when you walk.
Okay guys, Take a Walk with Pikmin Bloom is the name of our game. This is said in a nice way, right? Take a walk with your friend. Take a walk with your family after dinner. Not like, get out of here, because sometimes when you want someone to leave you alone, you might say, hey, take a walk. Like, get out of here, don't bother me. But no, we want to be bothered. We want to take that walk and play Pikmin Bloom at the same time. Now, we haven't played the game that much.
No.
So I think this is really good. We get to listen to Charlie and Brittany as they discuss it because they know a lot more about it than we do.
That's true. All right, let's get into it.
Right.
Charlie is asking Brittany questions about Pikmin Bloom.
Oh, okay. So maybe Brittany knows a lot more about it than everybody does because Charlie is asking her questions. When you don't know the answer, when you don't have the information and you want to know, how do you find it? Well, yeah, you can look it up on Wikipedia or Google it. But if you're using voice, if you're using language and words, you can ask a question. What time are we meeting? Where are we going? Who are you? What is this? What did I just eat? Ugh. Those are all questions. I need information. I need answers. How do I get it? I ask a question. So there you go. I guess Charlie needs to know more about Pikmin Bloom. So he will be asking Brittany very many wonderful questions. Starting with this. In our dialogue. Why do your Pikmin have flowers on their heads? That is a very good question. If I saw anyone with a flower on their head, I would probably want to know why.
Especially if you're not familiar with these Pikmin characters.
Sure, yes. And it's not your grandmother just wearing a nice hat.
Right.
That might be a nice flower on their head, but not their head is actually turning into a flower. That's a little different.
Okay, let's see what Brittany says.
Yeah.
Brittany says, you need to feed your Pikmin fruit nectar.
Aww.
That makes the flowers bloom.
Interesting.
Okay, so Pikmin, they have flour on their head, but it's still closed.
Right.
It hasn't fully bloomed yet.
Yes, indeed.
And what do you have to do for the flowers to bloom?
You feed them fruit nectar. It's kind of like the real world. I mean, flowers get food from the sun and water and the earth, but nectar is something that also comes from flowers. We often think of bees and hummingbirds also getting nectar from flowers. And yes, it makes the flowers bloom. Just kind of open, right? Grow and open and look beautiful. That's the idea here. So they need food. In other words, you've got to feed your Pikmin. All right, so let's go over to Tina. She also lives on fruit nectar. Yeah, it's true. Nothing else, just fruit nectar.
Is she a flower?
And popcorn.
Hi, I'm Tina. Charlie 正在问 Brittany 有关皮克敏的问题。Charlie 问 Brittany 为什么你的皮克敏头上有花？Brittany 说，你得为你的皮克敏裹蜜，那会让它的花朵盛开。我们来看看单字 question 名词问题。If you have any questions about the homework, you can ask me tomorrow. 如果你对作业有任何问题，你明天可以问我。文法的部分刚刚提到了 A makes B 加动词 A 使让 B 做某事。Make 是使役动词，指的是使让，它的受词后面必须接原形动词。比如说 The funny movie made everyone laugh out loud in the theater. 那部好笑的电影让电影院里的每个人都大笑了出来。接着我们回到对话当中。
Okay, back to our dialogue. So now we're learning how to keep our Pikmin alive. You have to feed them fruit nectar that will keep them alive and help them grow and bloom and become so pretty. Now, as Charlie is asking Brittany questions, he sees something else. Remember, we learned that as you walk, behind you will be some beautiful flowers and other things. So Charlie just noticed that and he wants to know more. So he says, okay, right? He understands the flower nectar feeding your Pikmin, all right. Okay, he says, and here's question number 2. And how do you get that flower trail? It is so beautiful. So I'm imagining in the game, as your character walks on the screen, behind you are all these beautiful flowers, a trail of flowers, kind of like what is following behind you or what you leave behind. If you walk across wet sand on the beach, you will leave a trail of footprints, right? It'll kind of stretch out behind you. Everywhere you walked, that will be left behind. And yeah, a trail of flowers is so beautiful. He really likes it. Yeah. How do I get that?
Okay, well, Brittany tells him, you collect your Pikmin's flower petals and plant them when you walk.
Okay, that's kind of a nice idea.
Okay, so as you're walking, not only are you planting things, you're also collecting the flower petals. Okay, so here we have the verb collect, which means to gather things or to bring something together. So as you are walking, and as your Pikmin is blooming, the flower petals are also falling. Okay. So when they do fall, you also collect them, you pick them up and keep them.
Interesting. And maybe your Pikmin also can run around picking them up for you. I don't know if you get some help with that. That is a lovely, lovely idea. All right, guys, let's go over to Tina. She has collected many wonderful things that we need to know. So let's listen to her now.
Charlie 又问 Brittany 她的花茎是怎么来的，好漂亮。Brittany 说收集皮克敏的花瓣，然后在散步时把它们种下。我们来看看单字 collect 动词收集。The students collected a lot of plastic bottles for recycling last week. 学生们上周收集了许多塑胶瓶做资源回收。Plastic 指的就是塑胶 接着我们回到对话当中。
Okay, thank you, Tina. So we've learned that not only do you feed your Pikmin nectar,
Yes.
and then they bloom into beautiful flowers.
So beautiful. Wow.
You also have to collect their flower petals so that you can plant more flowers.
Yes, I want a little flower trail wherever I go, even if it's just in a video game. It makes the world a beautiful place. That's nice. All right, guys, we're halfway through our dialogue. Let's get back to it and find out more.
That is so cool. I am going to try that right away.
I love this video game. It makes me want to walk more.
I can't wait to get to your level.
Don't rush it. You will get there.
Okay, back with our dialogue with Charlie and Brittany. She is Professor Pikmin Bloom. She knows everything. He's like us, kind of like, I don't understand this game. Can you explain it to me? And so far, she's doing a good job. I think we understand it more. And yes, that trail of flowers that you can leave behind you by collecting the petals, that is so cool. What a cool thing to see in the game. And so Charlie says, hey, I just said this. That is so cool. It is very cool. It's very special, wonderful, and fantastic. And then he goes on to say, I am going to try that right away. All right, so maybe the game or maybe the collecting the petals, but probably just try the game and you'll get to do all of these fun things and so much more.
That's right. Okay, so Brittany continues to say, I love this video game. It makes me want to walk more.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so that's what we've been talking about. A video game that actually gets you outside and moving around.
That's true. Of course, any good video game will make you want to play more. But if this gets you outside, you can play and walk more. And of course, the walking is good for your health.
That's right.
Yes, yes. You know what else is good for your health?
Tina?
Listening to everything that Tina has to say. Yes, absolutely. So let's do that now and stay healthy.
Charlie 说那太酷了，他马上就去试试。Brittany 很喜欢这款电玩游戏，因为会让他想多走点路。我们来看看文法。Right away， 立刻，马上，这是一个副词片语。比如说 It started to rain, so we went inside the house right away. 开始下雨了，所以我们立刻进到房子里。接着我们回到对话当中。
All right, back in our dialogue, Charlie is quickly becoming a big Pikmin Bloom fan, maybe because Brittany's been telling him about all the great fun things that you can do in the game. She's, of course, been playing much longer than he has, but I think he really wants to play more because now he says to Brittany, I can't wait to get to your level. Okay, so that's kind of like saying, I can't wait to become good at this like you are, all right? Now, he could say something like that, I can't wait to improve or to become as good as you or something like that. But since we're talking about a video game here, level is a good way of expressing that because level is kind of your grade in the video game, how high you are. If you just started the game, maybe after 1 hour, you might go from level 1 to level 2. But if you've been playing that game for a month, you might be level 50 or level 78 or something like that. As you get higher and better and stronger and play more and more, often your character will be stronger, will live longer, will have cooler stuff, can do more cool magic tricks and stuff like that. So, you know, if you're talking about the same game with someone, oh, I play that game, what level are you? That kind of tells me how good you are, how long you've been playing, and how much you love the game too, right? Because to be at a high level, you have to play a lot.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, but Brittany tells Charlie.
Yeah, I'm going to play, and I'm going to be your level in 10 days, even though you've been playing for 1 year.
No.
No?
When we can't rush things.
That's true.
Okay?
Yeah, slow down, have fun.
Yeah.
It's not a race.
Brittany says, Don't rush it.
Good advice.
You will get there.
You will. Yeah.
So eventually, if you play enough, you're going to get better and better and better. But if you rush and you don't have the proper skills, you might get stuck.
And you might just get bored too.
That's true.
Right, yeah.
Or if you rush it and you don't learn how to play the game properly, you might miss certain steps.
True.
And you won't be able to move on.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
So here we have the verb rush, which means to move in a hurried way or move too fast.
Wow. All right. So yeah, don't rush, take your time. And also, same with learning things. Don't rush, take your time. You'll learn it much better and have a good time too. Let's talk about Tina. You know what her level in English is? 9,999.
I bet she didn't rush.
No, not at all.
Charlie 迫不及待要达到 Brittany 的等级了。Brittany 叫 Charlie 别急，他会达到的。我们来看看单字 level 名词等级。I passed the last level of the computer game yesterday. 我昨天破了那个电脑游戏的最后一关。Rush 动词匆忙的做，催促。Don't rush your breakfast. Eat slowly, or you will get a stomachache. 早餐不要吃得那么匆忙，吃慢点，否则你会胃痛。文法的部分刚刚提到了 somebody can't wait to 加动词，某人迫不及待做某事。这个用法惯用否定 wait 这个动词表示等待。比如说 The children can't wait to open their Christmas gifts. 孩子们迫不及待的要打开他们的圣诞礼物。接着我们回到对话当中。
Thanks, Tina. So we're back, and we just learned that you have to feed your Pikmin.
Fruit nectar. They love it. Yeah.
And then collect the flower petals.
Oh, I want a trail of flowers behind me.
Right, and then you can plant it.
Ooh.
But the most important thing...
Yes.
Well, we found out that Brittany is really good at this
She
game.
is. She's an expert. And that's why we've learned so much from her.
But we shouldn't rush ourselves
True.
to try to be as good as somebody else.
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. It's not about reaching level 100. It's about having fun along the way. I like that idea. And I like the idea of spending more time with you guys and Pikmin Bloom. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Yay! I guess it gives us another day to download the game and try to play it.
Right.
That might be an idea too. So we're going to look at the article or the dialogue from today one more time. And then we'll be back here tomorrow with more of this, with more of you. And that sounds good to me. Bye, everyone. Charlie is asking Brittany questions about Pikmin Bloom.
Why do your Pikmin have flowers on their heads?
You need to feed your Pikmin fruit nectar. That makes the flowers bloom.
Okay. And how do you get that flower trail? It is so beautiful.
You collect your Pikmin's flower petals and plant them when you walk.
That is so cool. I am going to try that right away.
I love this video game. It makes me want to walk more.
I can't wait to get to your level.
Don't rush it. You will get there.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 question 名词问题 collect 动词收集 level 名词等级 rush 动词匆忙的做催促。接着我们来看文法的部分 A makes B 加动词 A 使让 B 做某事 The sad song made a lot of people cry 这首悲伤的歌曲让许多人都哭了 Right away 立刻马上 The soup was too hot to eat right away 汤太烫了没办法马上喝 Somebody can't wait to 加动词某人迫不及待做某事 Sylvia can't wait to start her vacation Sylvia 等不及要开始他的假期了。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Wetlands are unique ecosystems where water covers the soil and creates environments that support a variety of plants and animals. This can be a permanent condition or sometimes even a seasonal one. If you're curious to learn more about these environments, the Gaomei Wetlands might be the perfect place for you. Crowds come to the Gaomei Wetlands for its romantic sunsets. In the evening, photographers gather along the shoreline, while tourists stroll along the boardwalk. The Gaomei Wetlands are located at the southern estuary of the Dajia River. A rich ecosystem thrives here. As a result, the wetlands have been designated as a wildlife refuge. The combination of mudflats, beaches, and marshes attracts a wide range of birds and shellfish. More than 120 bird species have been recorded in the area. During autumn and winter, flocks of migratory birds fill the sky. Crabs can be seen in large numbers throughout the year. The wetlands are also home to many sedges, which are green in summer and turn yellow in winter. Adding to the landscape, a scenic bridge over 200 meters long was constructed across the Qingshui drainage canal within the wetlands. Combining coastal scenery with diverse wildlife, the Gaomei Wetlands remain a popular destination for tourists and nature lovers. Observing nature in its natural habitat is truly a wonder to behold, and there is so much wildlife to experience at the Gaomei Wetlands. Be sure to pay a visit next time you're in the area. You won't regret it.